Or how about you piss me off? I tack on another 6 hours to my planned fast. Making me angry may literally kill me. So be careful with what you do. Okay.
And had like a whole like threat of like blow the place up.
I don't beat the level. Wait, what? I don't beat the level in Balatro, so I just take over the plane exactly.
Okay.
Keep forgetting
I would
about
like
the
to
block
finish
that I
this
have.
drawing today.
In 2015.
The thing is, it is a painted drawing, which means I do not know what I am doing.
He was a barricaded suspect?
As is the case always. As is tradition.
With bomb threats?
As is tradition.
They came out. He was the
What I can do
Oh,
that was from
is...
So where are you staying?
I'm thinking of giving it black line art on the outside, colored line art on the
Stacko
inside.
says, "You shall figure it out."
As long as it gets done.
Oh, buddy.
As long as it gets done, and then it gets posted,
Oh, man.
and then everyone is happy.
Oh, man.
You know, everyone being me.
What brings you to
No one else exists.
For this off-duty gig. I live in Thurston and Lacey.
It's a far drive.
It is. It's a lot.
Why not?
And
He
something
looks
in
like he Rufus
black
fits.
line art on the out,
Thelakina
colored
Stacko
line art
says,
on the in. Just clean everything up a
I
little.
know that's where he got it from.
At least to the point where there's nothing showing through.
Beat his ass. He was like, "Dude, these guys are awesome. I want to
I
be
have
just like
an idea for shading.
People that we were dealing with.
I may end up just like merging everything into one
he's got a
layer,
SWAT
but that
badge
does
on him.
sound a little bit nutso.
Colonel
Depends on
Olympus.
how I will feel.
A lot of things have changed.
Yeah, you don't exist, sir. Better prove your existence if you really want to exist.
that haircut is criminal, dude. That's a highway patrol haircut all day long."
Tell me what happened in 2015 with
So I guess we're gonna go like top to bottom
What
layers.
makes someone do this? Stockholm or Munchausen? I don't think it's either one of those. I think it's Tylenol.
Thelakina Stacko
Boom,
says,
boom.
"I thought I had pretty well proved I am real.
Why
I
are they
guess I'm just
blocking out
fake."
The SWAT patch? I don't think they are. I think it's just
Just
dark.
fake dead internet theory.
Yeah, it's right there.
No one really
It's just
exists.
super dark.
I suddenly feel like
That face says-
merging everything except the
Oh,
face
man, fatherless
parts.
behavior. You think he makes calls to show up to?
Thelakina Stacko
That makes
says,
me think of
"I am the entirety of the
what was
dead
it,
internet."
The pillow pyro.
Dun dun dun.
The guy in California that set over like 1,000 fires. I did a video on him. But he was the fire marshal.
Well, if it's a
and he
bad
would set the
idea, it's a
fires
bad
and then
idea that
show
I'm
up
about to
them.
do.
Right.
I think you know
With the,
exactly
I'll
what I'm talking
take away
Yeah.
this.
That's I worked in the Eastern prison. We knew the feds were there.
Mike Lindell.
But
Yeah.
you keep your nose clean. You don't have to worry about.
Well, I'm talking about the offense where you
I did a
were
short
arrested
video
for
on him.
Me?
I don't know where it lives, though.
I was arrested. I wasn't arrested. Never been arrested.
Never been arrested. Never once.
Never. Never been arrested.
So when I search you in our police database and your name and date of birth come back with an incident in 2015 with the District of Columbia, which is obviously...
When I look you up, it really does
Dude,
show you were
he did it in
arrested. Do you have
DC.
anything to
Say,
say about that? Well, no, it wasn't me.
Thelakina Stacko says,
you're an atheist, right?
"My schedule for the next few weeks is really weird."
Mike
Yeah,
Lindell
it's
was
always
not
the thing
part-
about,
okay,
like,
I just
fan-
remembered
you
who
know,
he was when you said that.
Service
No,
industry.
Mike Lindell was
It's
not the guy setting
unlike
fires
my
in
nice,
Southern
comfy
California.
factory job. You're always, you know,
Killing 5
at the
people in a
behest of
department
the
store. That was
manager
not
that's
Mike
making these
Lindell.
schedules. It's always weird, huh?
you guys
Not
got me
stable.
f***ed up today, man. I
Kinda
told you I didn't
unfortunate.
sleep last night. Mike Lindell said
Thelakina
it's
Stacko
still-
says,
You buy one
"I
from
will
him,
end
comes
up
to your
working
house and he
38
sets it
hours
on
this week,
fire
and then next week no
while
shifts
you're
at all,
sleeping on it.
and then 30-something
Well, they
hours."
called this guy the pillow.
Is
I
it
think he was the pillow
all
pyro, 'cause
in order to
his
make sure you
MO
don't
was
get
going to department stores and
full-time
setting the linen
hours?
on fire. Okay, so yeah, this guy went to DC and he
Thelakina
barricaded
Stacko
himself
says,
inside somewhere and
"Probably."
did a bomb threat. So god dang, yeah, Mike doesn't fool around, man.
Can we check about vehicle?
Shorts get you paid. Shorts
Absolutely.
pay like.
You guys can do it. Go ahead.
Well, let me.
Thelakina
let me look up
Stacko
that
says,
12 million one.
"I may ask about the
I'll tell you
schedule,
how
but I
much
don't
it's
know."
worth.
Tag. It's got some Gatorade.
Ooh, asking questions is
That's why you're
scary,
giving us
boy.
the consent to search the vehicle.
Don't mind people reacting to me.
Maybe
No,
look at
no, dude, I
Reddit,
don't care.
see what other
As long as
other
I'll do this. I'll be like, hey,
professionals in
go
your
boot camp, that's
industry.
awesome. As long as you're like, hey, this is donut operator, which is it's kind of easier too because my face is all over my videos. Do you see where YouTube admitted censorship and suppression and blamed Biden? Oh yeah, I saw that. We knew it all along. We kept saying it. No one believed us. Moody, Moody, what are you doing? I can't hear you. You talk really low. I need my poop bucket. Yeah, bring my poop bucket in here. Come here. Come say hey. There's no coochie cam. What with the poop?
Velocinastaco says,
Mom.
TBF, the manager that does the scheduling is nice besides looking a little intimidating,
Tell
but
everyone
she's
about
nice.
strangers too.
Oh, it sucked. It was
Yep or
horrible.
no?
Velocinastaco
Hi,
says,
nice lady.
I'm not too afraid to ask.
I can goon if I want to.
Alright.
Goon
Good
if I
then.
want to.
From you, yes or no? Are you giving us
It's my
consent to
wife.
search the
I
vehicle?
can
Would
goon
y'all
if I
tear my
want to.
vehicle apart?
We're gonna search the vehicle. We're not gonna.
Man, that's a decommissioned police vehicle right there. Andy put the blue lights back in it. It's like AOC if she was a woman. AOC wish she looks like Moody. Probably AOC looks busted as.
Velocinastaco says, I mean all the other people who have worked here for years plus like her too. So I feel like she's a little safe.
Or they all know that it's better to like her than to not like her.
Apply for a search warrant, do what you gotta do.
Or she's just the type of person that they like. And hopefully the type of person you can like as well.
I'm curious where his radio goes to.
He's going to jail one time and stuff. It's a big no. I know you. I'm not like pointing at you. I'm just explaining the reason for the response. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, that guy said he was a cop too. So is he just going off of lying dude's word?
He's a convicted felon. He's been to prison. He's carrying a firearm.
Velocinastaco says,
Out of your car.
possible. She seems forgiving and fair, so I'm chilling. LOL.
Yeah.
Well, better to chill than distress, for sure.
Took a test and it was negative.
The radio goes to his mom's house.
You don't have COVID.
I did have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he lied to me at the job. That's what it sounds like.
I was able to return back to work. I was treatment, but my mouth is dry.
No drink water.
No ankle holster.
I slightly regret merging some things.
I'm not gonna pull no weapon, no weapon. Got everything right here.
I want to
Life
see what's
goes
in
up.
this car. I wasn't planning on watching this whole thing, but this just gets worse and worse, and it's so entertaining.
Is it? Oh, it's the cell phone. Okay. Yeah, that can go right from.
Do you have anything else in your pockets?
Velocinastaco says,
I have my
tisk tisk, it's never right to merge it all.
Okay.
in this
Do
pocket.
you mind if we take that out?
Absolutely.
Michael's masks are starting to slip.
Hey, don't
and
never
pretty
say
soon,
never.
a bunch of witnesses
Velocinastaco
will be learning
says,
crazy stories from the
evil.
night before that'll leave some of the
Oh,
officers
hell yeah, dude. We got witness stories.
Lord.
So his boss is Jacob Stevens, as in Steven Group International.
Okay.
According to him, he's been looked into, background checked, told that he looks into everybody. That's why I said that. Can you expand on the policy whether you guys are allowed to be armed or not? Was he allowed to qualify?
If we are qualified for it, then we are bonded through the state for that. I'm personally not, but we can be. It depends on
He's got
the
pepper
site.
spray.
It's personally called for that, but you have to be bonded with the company, which is federal.
Dude, I want to know what the homeless people say about this dude. Like, I wonder if he goes around threatening to arrest people. It gets better? Oh, man, this is good. No wonder freaking Code Blue Cam got 1.6 mil views in 2 days. See, this is the shit that I was talking about last week. If you guys find me a good body camera and you pull the FOIA and the police report, I'll give you $1,000 per.
Detain, handcuff, nothing.
Tow form, the company is towing your vehicle. Okay.
Sorry.
This is the tow form for your vehicle. It's going,
Where's
to,
it being
it's going
towed?
to our office, and then the kids at tow yard after we're done.
And are y'all applying for a warrant?
If you submit the Freedom of Information Act request, the FOIA, and it turns out to be a video like this, and I get the police report, I'll give you $1,000 per.
You want to last it before we dump this?
Time to go body cam hunting. All for the sake of the donut.
At this time, I'm going to invoke my rights and remain silent.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
We all know better.
Fair enough.
What if you're the one getting
Got
arrested?
wily law enforcement
I
experience.
don't care as long as it's good, as long as it's entertaining. I'll pay the FOIA costs.
Velocinastaco says,
A lot of them.
I don't know, screw the donut. Money.
What the hell, man?
Like, also just lots of paperwork, and then you have to, like, give up, you know, all your real info.
Can he have my cell phone?
These channels be making bank.
The Lokinestaco says, 1,000 bucks is a lot.
Yeah. And I think the thing is, I don't understand how it all works. I imagine you like you see a case, you can read the case report, and if there's like a body cam attached, you can file all the paperwork to get that body cam. But even though the report might sound interesting, the body cam itself might be really bad. You know, hard to edit into something watchable.
So it can't be
Not every
online.
video that's
the fine
interesting.
print. It can't already be online. Don't send me some that 15 body camera YouTube channels has done. Sorry, I completely missed the wife thing. $1,000 a video, but it has to be every single body camera. It can't be a shooting. That's another one. No.
The Lokinestaco says, freedom of information of act requests are awesome. I think you can usually do them pretty quick.
If you get those two things for me, then yes, it's $1,000 per incident, not per video. You can't bring me 5 body cameras of the same incident and I give you $5,000. It's got to be the same incident, all the body camera footage, all the police report, no shootings, because I don't want to do shootings on my new channel. I'm going to do a Code Blue-like channel where I do things like this, but I'm going to talk. I'm going to be the one narrating.
I mean, there's definitely a market for body cams, you know, narrated by humans and humans with actual experience in what they're talking about.
All the body camera and all the police
But I'm sure at this point, a lot of what Donut says might be outdated, you know, because he was in the police like how many years ago?
That was my offer.
You know.
I'm speechless.
Haley, thanks for this up. I don't think it's a lot of work. All you got to do is find an incident and submit a FOIA and work with the department to get all the information. You can do that in a couple hours. A couple hours for $1,000 bucks. Most of the things you cover on your main are usually already covered a month before. Yeah, I know. I really don't pay much attention to my main. That's why I want to move away from the shootings because YouTube is me right now. I've gotten so many strikes on my channel and I've been going for so long that channel's just kind of dying out. So I want to do a Code Blue type thing like this.
I don't know how I feel about
how do you find an incident? I don't
content creators being so blasé about their failing channels.
Go to a college town or something. Or if you see something in the news that says this crazy shit happened, find all the body camera footage for it. Yeah, what's the news?
The Lokinestaco says,
ask a police officer you know.
Why?
I offer this same deal.
I don't know, just kind of depressing. Like, yeah, my main channel, the one that you guys have watched for years and years and really appreciate, yeah, well, YouTube is really punishing me for the content you guys like, so I gotta do something new, I gotta make a new channel, I gotta do new content.
The Lokinestaco says, depressing definitely.
You know, all the shit that we watch on this channel, on this stream. Yeah, I need to talk to Rich about that. I don't know if he'd do it. That'd be a lot of work for him, and he's already doing his police thing and making good money off of YouTube and unsub. Yeah, decapitation. Near San Antonio? It doesn't... Wait, oh, where do I live? Yeah, San Antonio. San Antonio. No shootings. What about death in general? I would like to stay away from death.
Like, that is the most interesting things. Okay, the best body cam videos, they're either based on like the characters being really, really interesting, like belligerent or delirious, or, you know, my favorite ones are when the people think they're 100% right, and, you know, they're 100% wrong.
First congressional thingy.
But then the story arc of the body cam also has to end with them getting just, you know, being brought down to reality. Or even if they never accept reality, they have to be, you know, taken to jail and face the consequences of their actions.
Nuggets this morning. Well, about 21. I've got a couple left.
There's a lot of things that make a body cam not as satisfying, even if it seems like it would be interesting.
Yeah, I'm putting out a bounty on police incidents, not furries. Can we get that right? Okay. I do think that furries are degenerates and they stray very far from God's light, but I don't want you to go hit them.
All right, no hitting the furries.
Wingstop is bad, just bad. No, it's not. I eat Wingstop like 4 times a week now.
Philokinestaco
I
says,
like to call it cheat meal, but
LOL.
it's protein, whatever. What's worse, furries or cyclists? Oh God.
Oh no.
Hold on, let's let's see if we can find like the worst thing in the world. Oh no. Ugh. No.
Philokinestaco says,
God, it
Yashrio.
exists. It
No.
exists. No. No.
I just want to get my exercise in. Why are cyclists so bad?
God. Pick a struggle, you queer. Oh no.
Don't cause any
Oh,
traffic
God.
accidents. I'm a
Let's
good
just-
boy.
That's what fake cop stuff. Oh man. Oh God. 2 negatives equals a positive? No. Maybe HIV positive.
Hops on a call with Michael's wife. He finds out Michael's lies run way deeper than the crap they thought they
Oh, dude. So, okay. I saw you guys saying wife earlier. His wife ratted on him? Does God stay up there because he's afraid of what he's created? Man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. Oh, man.
dealing with.
Hey, Officer Smith, Bremerton Police. He was walking around. He had an outer vest on, outer carrier. He had a lot of police gear. Had a full belt, fully kitted. His vehicle is a new Ford Explorer outfitted with blue lights, like police.
Guys, do not commit crimes in order to appear on my channel and get $1,000, please. You can't. Don't please don't do that. That is not what I'm saying. I'm asking you guys to be my investigators for me. It's completely legal. Just find police incidents. Get me all the info. $1,000 easy. I also need to make a separate email for you guys to send the to. And I'll probably put up a website about it too. Six says, what the man? I was in my truck already. I posted a picture though that I the other day that I took down. It was me drunk hanging out with Austin, and I don't know. I didn't like the way it looked after a couple of hours, but the top comment was, someone get this man his truck keys.
Lights. He is wearing police gear that has police on the back. His uniform has SWAT patches on it, and the badge that he is wearing says Edmonds Detective, badge number 360. Okay. He's impersonating a police officer, which is criminal impersonation in the 2nd degree.
I'm so sorry, sir. I just woke up.
Okay. He's being arrested for criminal
This is
impersonation
wife?
and unlawful possession of a firearm.
I'm so confused right now.
What part is confusing?
Yeah, I'm surprised his badge isn't 69420.
This whole thing. I mean, I thought that he went to work last night.
Does he work at Salvation Army?
What?
Does he work at the Salvation Army in Bremerton?
No, he's supposed to be Bremerton Kitsap.
Doing what?
Well, I know he's a reserves police
Oh
officer.
my God. He's been lying to his wife. He tells everyone he's a cop. Holy.
Well, I mean, do you either tell your wife that you're a reserve police officer, or do you tell your wife that, oh yes, you see, I am so down bad that I must pretend to be a police officer on my time off when I'm not working, doing something else?
I know he's contracted. That's what he's told me.
Mr. Scaletta, you were convicted of, it looks like, a bomb hoax.
Oh my God.
A bomb hoax.
Dude, he's been lying his whole life.
In 2015, you're hoax by false bomb, and you were sentenced to four months in prison.
What? No, bro.
Did you like block out the trauma of the prison stay, sir?
Sorry, I'm not doing it. Just adjusting. I'm just kind of laid back
Oh, he's freaking out again, dude.
on my seat.
Yeah.
Might have to.
Yeah, his wife is a
Rover.
supermodel. That's what he's about to tell him.
All right, man.
Um,
This is all your investigation. I'm not
this
trying to be a
this
dick.
striping and just redraw it.
This is
probably a little
'cause
bit
it's
overkill,
tiresome to
given the
deal with.
Nice beard. Nice,
that
nice, nice.
He gave last night about this case. Will you guys walk around and see how many people you can talk to that will say, yes, this guy said he was a cop?
Michael's wife would call the officer the following day and inform about a case full of
Oh my God. And he's a felon. Why the does he have a firefighter helmet? Oh, that's an SBR. Or is that a brace? Is that a brace? I think that's a brace. Okay, it's a pistol. Still, you can't have it. He's a felon. Oh, is that a suppressor? That's not a yeah, I think that is a brace. It's just got a piece of cloth. But is that a suppressor right there? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Andy's a felon. Holy investigator, surveillance, canine officer. God damn. Black Rifle coffee patch. Mountain State Canine. He's got a federal badge down here.
Galakinastaco says, lurk for a few.
Lonely.
Dude, oh, he is.
I'm so lonely.
Damn. He's got an FTO. Hold on, let me move my cameras around. Damn it. R2FU. Look, he's got an FTO patch on that vest on the left. Oh man, he's got the computer.
Wondering if
too.
I should cut out the inside of the
ears on the
ears.
top right. I know, Pink Ear Pro though. What are you doing, man? Why am I wearing shades? Because they look cool, man. These are indoor shades, all right? Yeah, the EOTech's a mile down the rail, too. What the hell? Jesus, dude. He's got an auto opener knife, too. I wonder if that's legal there, or if he can even have that. Damn. Yeah, did you see the... Hold on. Me, I meant to move my camera again. Damn it. It's a Timo EOTech. Yeah, if you look right there on the bottom right, that's a federal something badge. It says U.S. on it. Like a marshal badge or some shit. Holy crap, dude. He is... That's what I was thinking, a marshal badge. Oh, man. How much money in gear is this? It's with the vest. I don't know, like $2,000.
firearms that she discovered in Michael's room.
Oh, that's not 20,000. No, like it's between like probably 2 and 4 or 5,000.
And while officers canvass the area, even more wild tea about what he pulled the night before starts blowing up.
So last night, one of our officers was just contacting a group of transients that were like making a small fire. Not a big deal. Your employee who drives this car pulled up on that scene and turned on blue emergency lights inside of his car, and then got out and told the officer on scene that he was an off-duty Edmonds PD detective. Okay. Here, I'll show you that.
What can a person legally collect badge-wise? I think you can have a badge, you just can't wear it out.
So when I
got a couple of them that cops have given to me.
heard about this,
You just can't wear it.
last night I came over here because I was curious. I'm like, that sounds a little out of place. Of course. So he approached me wearing this vest. And he has...
You have 1,000 patches. I have probably 3,000 patches. I have so many I can't put them up on my patch walls now.
a badge that says Detective Edmonds on it. So the officers that were working last night went the extra...
You know what? I'm going to take back the 2,000 I said. We'll say 5,000 because that gun's probably like 1,200.
Up and called the Edmonds Police Department.
And then you got the computer and you got the vest and the suppressor.
Never heard of him. He's not on the payroll. So between showing up on scene with commissioned officers, saying he's a cop, having blue emergency lights, And then this morning, approaching
Yeah, it's
me
just
saying he's
felony lasagna. Oh man, there's a sticker or a T-shirt there somewhere. Felony lasagna, because he's just layering it on. I like that. That's a good one. Brown paper. Mission Barbecue. Have you debated making a table for of the patches? I've heard of Mission. Someone was just texting me about Mission yesterday. I think it was Juno. Wait, is that you saying it, Juno? No. Who the texted me about this? Someone was texting me just yesterday about Mission Barbecue. What's that? One second. Yeah. A guy that's been around the channel. Are you in here right now, Juno? A buddy that's been around the channel for a long time. He was texting me yesterday. He said his buddy got his picture put up on the gold star wall at Mission Barbecue. That's cool as hell. I don't know if I've been there. I keep hearing about it. Is there even one near here? Where's that even at? All right, let me mess with my cameras are okay right there for now, I guess. Tennessee? Oh, okay. Las Vegas. I tell you what's freaking good. So Rudy's is a chain, right? But up here in kind of the South Bernie area, there is the original Rudy's. Tissa Dave, hey, thanks for the subs. Valorant, thanks for the subs, buddy. The original Rudy's here in North San Antonio, South Bernie-ish area, so good. That's what I'm talking about, Gagel. The Leon Springs OG Rudy's. Yeah, it is so good. The OG one is so good. 6 sunglasses. Thank you. Moody got them for me.
Right. Yeah. And then furthermore, today he was carrying a firearm. It was unloaded. He's a convicted felon. He can't have a firearm. Oh. So he's going to jail today for criminal impersonation of the 2nd degree and unlawful possession of a firearm.
Oh, and this is before his wife brings in... What the is going on here? This is before his wife narcs him out on his rifle, his suppressor, his U.S. Federal Marshal badge, like all sorts of shit. Lord have mercy.
At any point...
I definitely sell coke and weapons. That's what I'm going for.
Night or anything, did you have...
It gets worse? How could this get worse? They're going to find like a child tied up in his basement that he's been farting on, aren't they?
That security guard it says like police on the back of his vest.
Conversation as far as not talking to him, but just like he came up, he's like, "Hey, you guys need anything?"
Okay. Did he tell you at any point that he was a cop?
I know. I guess it was implied by the police badges and he looked like a cop.
Gotcha.
You think it was a retractable baton? I don't know.
He was not.
That is correct.
Okay. All right.
Is that a little kid? Yeah. The little kid's doing the face pressing thing against the wall that cats do when they're sick. Is that kid sick? It's face pressing. I want to check on that kid.
You're not in trouble. I was just wondering.
You have the same baton? Okay, maybe it wasn't a suppressor then. I thought he was like double federally.
So there's a guy walking around.
The kid had too many Tylenol.
In kit like ours. He was wearing a badge and everything. Did he ever talk to you?
The guy in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he say to you?
He's the one that wanted me in last night.
Okay.
Like, security at the front door.
Did he ever claim to be a police officer?
Just, they checked my bag and made sure that I didn't have anything I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, I never seen him before, but
I never had either.
When one of the
oh, that's why the kid was face pressing. Because he farted on her. Yep.
Staff had asked me about, they're getting on me about having so much my hygiene or medications and I told one of the staff guys, I said, well, that's my medication.
Taking Tylenol as a born baby doesn't do shit. It's the mom that takes Tylenol while you're pregnant. Come on now. No. I heard that kid took like 10 Tylenol, and that's what was wrong with it. My son took 3 Tylenol one time, and he was sick for like a whole day. I boofed Tylenol one time, almost died.
Yeah, this medication for my third-degree wound, you know.
Right.
You know. And he goes, do you have that wound covered up? I go, it's a 30-degree burn from April. He goes, oh.
So did he ever tell you that he was a police officer or anything?
I mean, he had police thing on, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
so the guy that has been walking.
In all seriousness, you guys know that's I'm playing. Can we cycle back to that? I was talking to some nurse friends of mine, or a nurse friend of mine, and she was saying that the one thing that people overdose on more than drugs is Tylenol. Like, it will f you up bad.
I go, it's a 30-degree burn.
You put it in your ears?
From April. He goes, oh.
So did he ever tell you that he was a police officer or anything?
I mean, he had police thing on, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
so the guy that has been walking around with the vest, police, and the Edmonds badge,
Yeah.
did he ever talk to you?
Yeah, I talked to him this morning over at 7-Eleven.
Has he ever claimed to be a police officer to you?
Yeah, he has.
Okay.
So anyway, he was at 7-Eleven pushing everybody out down there this morning when I was down there.
What do you mean?
He's telling everybody to get off the property.
At 7-Eleven?
Yeah, at 7-Eleven.
The lock in a stacko says. Beep.
Bro, I don't know. Seems like this dude was really just asking for trouble. He was going into different places of business and telling people to get off the property, asking to look through people's bags.
Nice, Officer Garcia.
He's a little fucked to me.
He didn't say anything, and then he talked to one of the guys who was on the ground there.
When was that?
Down this morning.
Do you remember?
5:30.
5:30?
Yeah, just before 5:30. Around that time.
Did he say he was a police officer then, or?
Well, he
The lock in a stacko says. Surprised he didn't get caught earlier.
Tylenol fucks your liver, doesn't it? Yeah, that's why I don't take it.
It's when they believe it too
My
much.
liver's already crying.
Get a bit of self-delusion. Think, hey, if, like all these people are just kind of going with whatever I'm saying.
Oh, me and it's gonna be me, Brandon.
Let me just join an ongoing
Nick,
investigation.
Eli, veteran with a sign. Who else is coming? Tried to get Papa Meat down there, but he's busy. Chuck Liddell is gonna be there with us. Oh man, my liver, me.
It's not this time of the day that you're supposed to be here. You know that you need to be off the property.
Okay.
So.
So you said he has talked to you previously about?
Yeah, well, I've known him here.
When did he last tell you that he was a police officer? Do you remember?
This has been probably 2 months ago.
Nope. This dude is crazy. Yeah, I already talked to everybody. He was over at 7-Eleven at 5:30 this morning.
Yeah, so sorry. Oh God, they're all laughing at me. Sorry if it's taken us a long time to get through this video. I like stopping and actually interacting with my chat instead of staring at the screen saying nothing. I like you guys. I like hanging out with you. John Daly's coming.
Trespassing people off the property.
Did he tell you that he was a commissioned law enforcement officer?
Not as pronounced. He just said he did work. He works with the detectives or something about like an emergency response team of some sort. I think
Trying to use sort of vague language.
Well, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Get this dude to go.
Okay.
I know. We'll put all his police gear back on him and tell him to go chase people off.
I don't know what to say. The owner of the company is going to have a million questions for me.
Around 2:31 in the morning,
John C. Police
officer
officer.
rolls out to call from a 7-Eleven manager who wants someone trespassed off the property. As the officer arrives on scene, a familiar face appears as well.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of people here in People I need clean and this guy 24 hours.
Oh God. Look, you see it? He saw the real cop. Look at his face when he saw the real cop. Oh, he was smiling at this dude walking out because he was about to trespass people off the property, and then he sees the real cop. Oh, fuck. That's awesome.
This guy 24 hours is Krita t-shirt.
Who said he works here?
No, Krita t-shirt. This guy.
Who are you asking to leave?
I call and this.
Oh, look, his tick is kicking in.
By 24 hours here in the door.
Okay.
Every customer saying,
He just needs to leave?
yeah, no more, yeah, brother.
Okay, man. He needs to leave.
And now, as one of the officers heads over to the store, the manager's got a curious story to spill. And on top of that, a witness comes forward with a disturbing tale.
Oh,
Makes the
God.
whole thing even more messy.
Oh, I bet he pulled this dude over. How much you want to bet?
We just arrested a guy for impersonation of a police officer. He's dressed like us. He's got a
The outfit does look pretty legit that the guy's wearing, but there's just something off about it.
badge like us.
Yeah, this is Code Blue Cam, by the way, guys, if you want to watch it yourself. Code Blue Cam, fake cop responds to emergency calls, gets arrested by real police.
Oh, this police guy?
Yeah. He had a gun on his
Yeah,
head.
he's all night here walking.
All night here?
Yeah, all night. He's walking and around here and in this side and badge and weapon.
Holy, he stays all night at the 7-Eleven chasing people off.
This and 3-4 times he's come inside.
Inside the store?
I know, like, isn't it interesting? A lot of cops do like personal or like job security or, you know, security details like on the side.
And he told them that he was a police officer?
Yeah.
When he came up to your window, shining the light in and stuff like that,
Right.
did you get a feeling
That was one of you guys.
Yeah, so that was one of us. But were you getting a feeling like you were being
Harassed.
like questioned during like a police investigation? Or you feel like you were like he was kind of like detaining
He
you at
kind of
any point?
leaned in there. He would kind of lean in there, you know. He made a suggestion. Remember I told you. He said, well, you know, if I ever need something or any information, I know I can count on you. And I'm
What the?
I can't believe
I don't
he
even know
just
who
said
you
that.
are.
Yeah, and then
He's got CIs. The security guard had CIs.
then he started telling me about how he's going to have control of the narcotics department. He's going to be running some of you guys' units. He's been promoted, and he's moving up here this way. The last time I seen him, he was drunk as a mother. He was on duty. Everybody knew he was drinking. He was drunk. You could smell it on his breath. You could smell it around him.
This is after the arrest. They're going around interviewing people. Because one of the homeless guys that was in the halfway house at the Salvation Army said, yeah, he was fucking at 7-Eleven chasing people off. And so now the cops are interviewing all the people around 7-Eleven, and it seems like every single one of them has a story about the guy.
He was drunk. But, you know, like I said, he was a lot out of character yesterday for me. I'm glad you guys caught him. I've been telling a big story.
He told you. He told me that he was there to respond.
Was it like a turnover?
Get that fake cop on Unsub. I want to have this guy on Unsub. He seems like an OG.
He told you. He told me that he was there to respond.
Was it like a turnover thing?
He says he had to take a break from here to go there.
I will volunteer some additional. Like the first time we worked, his first assignment with our security team, we were working at a convention downtown, and all our posts are in the interior of the convention center. And I got a call from Vincent's Krita.
This felony lasagna is cooking up very nice.
Redirecting traffic because there was a car accident at the entrance of the parking garage. Car had crashed, and when I went up to look, it was my guy here.
He's directing traffic?
Yeah, he had his vehicle in the car. He had his vehicle in the roadway, kind of angled to prevent people from coming forward. He was using his flashlight, rerouting people away from the area where the.
Did he have emergency lights turned on in the car too?
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
And yet, this wouldn't be the end of Michael's fest. As news of the huge hoax got around, one of his
Didn't get the memo. Salvation Army was not, in fact, a militia.
neighbors hit up an officer later that night to spill how
You know, he probably goes to other places of town and tells people he's in the Army because he does security at the Salvation Army. Yeah, I'm an Army guy. Delta SEAL, Green Force, 10th Mountain. Yep. I'm in the Army.
Michael had totally played him and his friends.
I've always been told he was Edmonds PD.
You've always been told that?
Yeah, for like the last few months that he was Edmonds PD, and that's what the badge showed. And like even my friends always thought that he was like Edmonds PD.
Okay. And how did you guys come to that conclusion that he was Edmonds?
Uniform and then word of mouth that he was Edmonds PD.
Did he ever come to you guys and be like, hey, I work for Edmonds?
Yeah.
Okay. So you drove with him to the shooting?
Yeah, bro, I punched my drill sergeant.
So you were able to see all this. The most recent story that he told you is about how he did a search warrant in Bremerton at a trap house.
One of Michael's ex-colleagues later shared.
Holy.
screenshots of their chats, showing how he constantly painted himself as the hard-working cop, skipping dinners with his wife, always jumping on emergencies. But it gets crazier. He even sent her a video where it looked like he was responding to a deadly emergency. The man's deception seemed to have no limits. An officer
I would have been
evidence
sus.
of it in his car.
Oh my God.
And now, even as Michael's
he is
still clinging to his
I think this falls
The
into
Lock-in-a-Stacko says, you'd think.
this falls into that kind of stupidity where if you had been quiet about it, you probably wouldn't have gotten caught. But the whole point is to not be quiet about it, right? Like people that steal little bits of money from places and don't get caught until they start buying really fancy cars and funding entire like horse racing teams. There's an American Greed episode about some like city treasurer who was siphoning money from the city and running her own little like horse stable. Yeah, where are you getting that money from, honey? Being a treasurer does not pay that well. So of course this guy has to brag to all his people, like, oh, I'm a police officer, dude.
Where?
At the 7-Eleven.
I was taking action?
There's actually two things that I know of so far. One is that you were kicking people off the property at the 7-Eleven and taking trespass enforcement. And two, you were interviewing one of the local
I wouldn't even be telling him this.
transients about a suspicious death at the Salvation Army.
What?
What? Me?
Okay.
Doing illegal things? No.
As far as like when I see a judge, do they release people or do they always give them?
Is he still drunk? I don't know. I don't know if this is like the tick that he had earlier or he's tweaking a little bit, like he's coming down.
Bond, because like sometimes people get like released without having to pay bond.
You've been a cop for 30
He is slurring now too, though.
Well, no, it's different out here because, like, no, I'm asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's coming down right now.
So, like, what are like? Do they release people, or are they like really strict on bonds? Or, sorry?
What happens when we take people to King County Jail?
Well, this isn't King County. I'm just asking how are the judges
He
out
probably
here, like,
he probably boofed Tylenol.
I worked for the Seattle Police Department for 7 years, but I put people in King County Jail, so I know exactly how it works in King County.
I don't listen. I'm just asking.
No, I understand.
I don't know what the judges are like out here, so I'm just asking.
Oh, okay. When was the last time you used?
I don't use. Why you say that?
They have glitter on his head. He's sweating his ass
I'm
off.
high.
He's coming down from an upper. It looks like.
I think you're high.
Okay, that's your opinion, man. I'll take a drug test for you.
Okay. Matter of fact, Mr. Scaletta, my theory is that this whole pretend to be a cop thing down in Salvation Army is a opportunity for you to seize drugs from the local transient people. That's my theory.
It's kind of a good, well, it's an interesting
My
theory.
theory is this whole fake cop thing at the Salvation Army is a way for you to seize drugs from the transients.
But
Bingo.
it wouldn't explain him being so like idiotic with like showing it off, like sending people videos of him of blasting his illegal siren.
No, not.
Yep, he's been shaking people down for drugs at the 7-Eleven and the Salvation Army halfway house.
Really easy, right?
I've never enforced that.
Boom.
No, never. I've never done anything like that, dude.
You were asking that guy last night over on the street if he had any drugs.
I've never, no, absolutely not.
That you're shaking him down with a flashlight and asking about illegal drug use over on the street, not even in the Salvation Army property.
Yeah, that is a complete lie, but no.
Okay.
That is not true.
What's that guy's name?
Absolutely not. There's cameras on property, bro. Like everywhere I go, when I do my rounds, I don't make. No, man.
You didn't turn on your body camera at all last night?
Why would I? I'm not. It's not. The only time I turn on the body camera, if like there's an incident where it needs to be documented.
Okay.
No.
So asking a guy if he has illegal drugs and then asking questions
No.
about.
No. No. Absolutely not. Shook nobody down. I've never made contact physical wise. I chat with everybody, man. I tell them, look, they got.
That's a lot of planning for a dope head. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can get all the shit that he had on off of Temu or Alibaba for like, what, probably like $500, if that. And if you want free drugs, that's the way to do it. You just gotta, you know, you're gonna, you gotta put up with the risk of running into actual police officers and then catching a bunch of felonies like he did. Yeah, the car and everything. He's sweating like a in church. Yeah, he's coming down from something.
No, absolutely not. You're trying to get me robbed.
It served multiple purposes, though. He had a way to lie to his wife about being employed built into it, too. Yeah, dude's just a pathological liar.
Never asked about.
He's a druggie.
Never shook. No. Never. That.
Ultimately, Michael was charged with felony, unlawful possession of a firearm,
idiot,
criminal impersonation, and he was subsequently given a cash bond set at $50,000. And here's the wild.
Hold on.
He was subsequently given a cash.
Oh, he used to be a firefighter, maybe? He's got a fire tattoo.
The Locanestaco says.
Huh.
How goes the art M? The Locanestaco says.
And here's the wild part. About 70% of
cases like shameless plug.
I mean, it's going, and I know where I need to go. Mostly, it's just refining the ear, the wings, and then the hardest part is going to be the hair and the shading. Not gonna be the super refined or fancy or anything like that.
Today we've got two
the Locanestaco says.
Given every chance to not die, and then they disappointed everyone. Because guess what happened? First up, we got a guy in Florida who tries robbing a store. Keyword tries.
Probably just to finish it. I'm not gonna try and
the Locanestaco says.
I definitely don't
you got it definitely. One thing at a time.
And I read the word definitely and then I had to say it.
Both of these incidents have a few
the Locanestaco says. It's definitely getting there. Just needs finished.
The only difference between the two incidents that we're going to be talking about today is whether or not they got a few steps.
The Locanestaco says.
First up, we might
definitely
have possibly found the worst police impersonator ever. That's a hard fucking trophy to take on this channel.
Ooh, someone's selling a deep fryer on Facebook Market.
This all took place in Madera
Ooh,
County,
someone's selling.
The Locanestaco says.
Finish
it, we'll finish it.
They were probably thinking, yeah, this is just a standard criminal domestic violence call. But instead, they stumbled across this
511 tactical gear. That's a brand.
The Locanestaco says. You don't need a deep fryer. Get off your phone.
Look at that cute star. Apparently slapping a star on the side of your 20-year-old Ford F-150 and throwing a camping cooler in the back.
I like seeing there are a lot of people selling microphones.
While you're at it. Oh my God! Look what they found on him.
The
Locanestaco says. Get to work.
U.S. Marshal Deputy.
Need to sell ASAP. Brand new. Only used for 2 weeks. Runs perfect for GTI.
The Locanestaco says. Do you need a microphone?
I mean, I can't ever have enough microphones, right? But this, okay, this dude, this has to be a child. The thing is, it's not that far away from me, but $1,500 for a PC, and the only specs he gives are, drum roll, runs perfect for GTA 5. And many other games.
Multiple felony and misdemeanor charges. His bail is set at $70,000, which is about $69,950 more than he spent on his whole get-up.
The Locanestaco says. That's funny, actually.
Beef samosas.
I'm not even mad. Let's get into some shootings. July 9th,
That's
2025.
tempting. I'm gonna save this one.
Good old
it looks tasty.
Nothing bad ever.
Everything looks tasty right
now. The guy walks
so.
into a store wearing a mask. And then he pulls out a gun and threatens to shoot the clerk. He takes about $100 and then flees on foot.
I'm rich. I'm rich.
Okay, well this dude, this is interesting. Everything you will need for the best live. Mixer, microphone, charger, wires, etc. So it's two pictures, both the same. Yeah, it looks like a cool setup. I don't think I know how to use it at all. Ooh, Elgato streaming and recording bundle. Wave DX, Wave XLR, microphone arm.
Delakinastaco says. Tisk tisk tisk.
And
Officers
XLR
respond very
Kate.
quickly. Code 3,
This
cherries and
is
berries to the max.
interesting
When they
though.
get close, they spot the guy almost immediately. He's just running down the road.
Ooh. Dynamic vocal microphone. $250. Gaming PC, full setup.
Okay. Yeah, we got Bravo Mike running. Put it out.
Bit far away.
Delakinastaco says.
Teaching
BRB.
the cash while he's digging around in his waistband. Smart. Officers are chasing him down. He's ignoring commands naturally, not stopping.
Aiden Stern says.
Wow.
While drawing on Krita while arresting someone.
I'm very multi-talented. Oh, you're making my stomach hurt. Don't make me laugh. Ooh, ouchie.
Patrick says. YouTube chat check.
I'm the most skilled police officer. I got a body cam. I'm not, I can't.
They catch up to this slowpoke and tackle him.
I don't even know what video is playing anymore. I don't know what video to play. I don't know when to watch. What is an old game to watch a review of and then fall asleep to?
Aiden Stern says. Do you like Drawfee?
No idea who that is. Sorry. Okay, so it's a show where artists do things. Just look it up. Ding, ding, ding. Ding.
Walk It Out is a game developed by Hudson Soft and published by Konami and released exclusively for the Nintendo Wii in 2010.
What? What is this? Did we just pick a game where you simply walk around?
It's a possibility, but come on. There's no way it's just a
I
one-dimensional
usually like
walkabout.
longer
I'd say
form
that doesn't
videos, but I'll
inspire
see
much
how I like
confidence,
this.
but this was back in the good Konami times, I guess.
Yeah, before they became whatever ungangly monstrosity of vile and disgust they morphed into in the mid-2010s.
What exactly is a nightmare? Silent Hill.
But still, a walking game where we just walk? Even a great company would struggle to make that work, especially with a game on a specific platform notorious for its overuse of a concept that's guaranteed to force us to move around with motion control.
You see this here on the cover? It looks like the game is compatible with a bunch of peripherals, including the Wii Balance board and Konami's Dance Dance Revolution Mat controller. So at the very least, we won't be swinging our arms around like idiots faking the act of walking.
So we're actually gonna walk, like for real, in a video game that's supposed to simulate the very basic act of walking? How can that be fun? How can they prevent
Kind of
us
interesting,
from
because
falling asleep
nowadays,
out of
like,
sheer
there's
boredom?
that VR setup where you can connect the game to a VR headset, and then there's like a VR treadmill, like a 360-degree treadmill, so people can experience the walking in the game and the whole revolution.
Seems we're starting off with an opening movie.
Hey, I'm Liz, and I'm a personal trainer. It's time to walk it out and get fit to over 100 of your favorite songs.
Well, this peppy lady sounds like she's gonna
You know,
be
if
our
there's a
guide through the
Happy
game.
Feet game where you taught me to tap dance,
Your Wii remote and nunchuck,
that'd be cool.
your Wii balance board, and even your Dance Dance Revolution controller. That's right. I'm talking to you, Dad. Looking good.
If her sarcasm was any heavier, their TV set would crash through the living room floor.
Looking good.
And don't forget, Walk It Out is filled with mini games and a unique world you create and explore.
Oh, so not only will we be moving around a game world, but we'll be building some of it too. That actually sounds kind of neat.
And with mini games and over 100 music tracks to listen to, there's no way we'll be disappointed.
You will be.
Wait, what?
Hold on.
Never mind. We made it to the title screen. Let's start a single-player game and get right into it. Oh, looks like we need to build a profile.
Aiden Stern says, I miss playing on the Wii with the family and neighbors. The Wii was the closest we got to world peace.
You know, I was a perpetual loner with no friends and one parent usually there, so I never got to experience that.
Where's Liz, Nancy?
Which is interesting. I mean, yeah, I can remember there's a whole lot of party games, right? A lot of multiplayer games, and I never got to play any of them. I tried to get my mother to play Mario Kart with me. It did not work well. I mean, she tried, bless her heart, right? Your loner kid wants to play video games with you. What do you do? I mean, you tried, but obviously she was not enjoying it.
Right into the system. Plenty of third-party developers made use of them.
Nope. They seem to want you to pick between one of only two avatars. Those who wear pants.
But I'm glad you got to experience fun with the family and neighbors.
Other kind of person.
But at least we have
I've never had good luck with multiplayer games.
And lucky us, we've got that DDR
I guess I crave a specific type of player versus environment type scenario. I need a lot of teamwork.
Aiden Stern says, did you ever toss your Wiimote into the TV?
I mean, thankfully not enough to break it, but there were certainly some incidents.
While we're doing our fancy footwork. Are we really going to be waving our arms around while we're walking?
There was a reason that I always had to put the strap on very tightly.
Don't worry, we're cool gamer guys. We got this.
Okay, here we go. Finally doing the thing. We're walking it out.
Yeah, but with a bunch of lyrics plastered on our screen? I figured this game would emphasize the music, but this doesn't look so good. The screen's too dang busy.
Yeah, let me see if I can just... Where's the pause button? How do I pause this?
The game manual says you need to click something called the portable player.
Portable player? The heck's a portable player? Like an iPod? Or a Walkman?
A Walkman would be perfect for this game if you think about it.
Sure, but that's not the point. The plus or start button usually pulls up the main menu. Where did they hide their stupid little... Oh,
you know, they say that a lot of people zoom in too much and focus on all the wrong things, which is very true. I was zooming in like right here and perfecting like a little tiny area. It's not even, you know, not perfecting, just pressing out over one little area.
Jane? Could you tell us how the game feels?
Not good, Adam!
Oh.
Aiden Stern says,
Sure, our avatar
so
is
who are ya
walking
drawing?
it out on
NOC.
screen and frolicking
Also,
around
what
as
type of
they
games
fall
do you
with an
like?
island.
I like vibe games. Just pretty exploration stuff.
We're kind of just stomping our feet like a child having a temper
Alright, so the person I am drawing is this character called Silas. He was a little emo vampire dude. And now
Patrick
he's
says,
also a little
YouTube
emo
chat check.
vampire dude.
This means the rhythm portion of walk
Cooler
it out
hair.
can be played with one action button.
The hair is because I couldn't draw the
Oh,
original hair.
Sounds
He's an original
familiar.
character, but not. I didn't create him. I adapted him, because I'm addicted to character hoarding. I'm also trying to get rid of him. Please buy him. I need money, so that I can go back to playing video games, because I don't have a GPU anymore. I don't play many games on this laptop, but I may have to play Bayonetta, because I am feeling withdrawals from video games. I would like to kill things with the controller, please.
It's a good thing we
The
took
games
that
I do
photo,
like.
yeah, because our eyes glazed quicker than Krispy
I like
Kreme's
good
finest.
story. I don't care at all about visuals because I am blind. You see, my vision is very bad because I did not get enough sunlight and my eyes did not stop
Like the rate
growing.
of speed you'd be moving after getting sick from
Had
consuming
that.
far too many of those super sweet donuts we mentioned earlier.
But
The
honestly, I don't care much
momentum
about visuals. I
never
care
really
all about
feels
story and
really are
gameplay
walking
feel.
So now we
You
all
know,
know
if
how
I
to move our
enjoy the
character
gameplay
forward in
loop
this game.
Right,
and
right.
enjoy the
Moving forward
story,
is one thing,
if those two
but
things
how
go
can we
together,
freely
we're
explore?
we're
The
pretty
game's
much
riveting
golden.
how-to
Alright,
section
Bayonetta.
barely touched on the
The
topic, and
gameplay
that
is
seems
what
pretty important
has
in a
me
game
just,
about
you know,
motion.
addicted. I
Actually,
love it. I love combos. I absolutely love combo chains and learning new combos and feeling powerful because I know different button combinations.
These arrows up there in the sky, the ones we're
I
scrolling
like anything
through
that
right
makes
now,
me feel like
you
I'm
just
learning
decide
and
the path you
growing.
get to walk in.
Horizon is my current little obsession.
Pump them Reeboks. We
Probably
don't
because I
have
can't
freedom of
play it.
movement?
We don't have freedom of movement.
Because I have no
Gamebox literally
GPU.
told us to explore. Directional
I
option
love,
arrows?
I love
That is not
learning
what
all
I
the different
call
tactics for
exploration.
sneaking up and
That
murdering
Gamebox is a hunk of
machines.
because our time with
And I
Rhythm
love,
Island will
I
not
love
be spent
combining
cruising
different
the world in
ammo
our own
types and
unique
weapons
way. We're
and
marching
like
to these
one-shotting a
highly curated
machine or
beats
shooting
with a
off
highly
specific
curated path.
No, that's
specific
idiotic.
pieces that I
There's gotta
need
be
to
some
upgrade
other way to
specific
control movement.
things.
Let's see. We can instantly turn around by clicking on our character.
I also like
which
one
is
specific
disorienting
character.
if you click them by accident. We can stop stomping the dance mat to come to a halt, but otherwise we're locked in a continuous.
Game, like what other? I really like
Oh,
Pikmin.
great. So
I
we're
love that
only
like
free to
collection
change
and get more
direction when we
powerful
hit a
vibe.
crossroad with stupid sky arrows?
Yeah, kind of reminds me of those train track changing devices.
I did play them
railroads
before.
use.
Didn't finish it.
Railroads? Rails? Hold up. So this
And
is an
when I was a
on-rails
child,
game?
I had a Wii U, and I would play the
on-rails
Pikmin
walker?
demo on repeat
I know. The developers
because
may
I
have
could never buy
Frankensteined
it.
a brand new genre.
But who asked for this? The only on-rails
my
games I wanna
childhood is
play are
full
light
of
gun
regrets.
shooters, like Time Crisis or
Or
Area
things I
51.
could not
Those
have.
feel exciting and engaging, although the crisis is in time and aliens and explosions.
Aiden Stern says, you know that episode of Arthur the Aardvark where he's grown up, and he has bangs? He kinda looks like
Arthur
Bayonetta
the
there.
Aardvark. Is that not Arthur? Just like just Arthur? And I say, hey,
Hey, have
what
you
a
seen any
beautiful
castles laying
thing.
around the island? Use the Wii
What
remote to
up,
click on them
Earth?
and watch the world of Rhythm Island grow.
I'm gonna look it up. 'Cause I watched that as a child, but I didn't know. I only saw the episodes like that were on TV.
That we accumulate for every step we
And
time
then,
correctly.
but then I
These
got
points are
internet,
the currency
and I
we're
just
gonna
started,
use to open all
ew,
the
it
capsules
really
on the
does. I hate it.
Anyway.
No, I hate it very much. But yes, he does. That does look like Bayonetta. I will not put the image.
Well, Nancy's impressed, but I can't say I am. It's just a little greenery, and it
Yo,
doesn't
so it's
seem
little
like we can actually do anything with it. It's not interactable. in
D&D
any way.
player
In
mustache.
fact, there were already trees around us in the game that I could have looked at for free.
Ah, okay, but surely there's something worth uncapsuling around here. Let's try.
Yes, I want to download the image. No.
Deciduous tree.
Well, come do it
Deciduous
anyway.
tree.
Sweet fluttering foliage.
Aiden Stern says, yes Arthur, I just wanted to make sure you knew which one I meant, haha.
I mean that. Okay, I understand, but yeah, then we just need to pull up a picture of
Eventually, we discover lockables beyond the everyday forest filler.
Thank goodness for that.
Give me a
Here,
close-up
capsule,
of her.
NPCs, and a street sign.
Oh, cool. What street are we on anyway?
I have no idea.
That's good texture.
Can we interact with these in any way?
Nope, doesn't
Need a
look like it.
close-up of
In
her
fact, it feels like you can barely even
face.
glimpse at what you
Need
unlock
to make a
because you're trying to
point.
stomp in rhythm with the indicator in the top left. Your eye is mostly glued up there.
But we can stop, right? Why don't we just do that?
We can stop, sure, but look,
I mean,
it makes our
the
avatar
vibe
angry.
is more
I don't
than
think we
reality,
want
but
that.
there's such a vibe.
Getting walking points?
But does she have shorter hair in the new? Here's another thing I've never gotten to play. I've never played in my life Bayonetta 2.
Moving and trying your very best to stay on
Another
beat.
game that I
Sometimes
played the
you'll land in
demo.
a
Oh
negative
my
or two.
god. I
It
have
just
trauma.
happens. Somewhere
I
in
have
the long chain
childhood
of
trauma
calculating your
of
footsteps, something
wanting
is
to
breaking
play a
down.
million
The game
games and
just
having
don't
their
count to it.
demos downloaded and replaying the demos over and over because I could never have the game. I could never ask my parents to buy me
That's
anything.
about 4 minutes of diligent stepping. About time for a shopping
This picture
spree.
shows off the hair a bit better.
That's it. We teetered back and forth
Making
like
me
morons
relive
on
my
a mat
childhood
for
trauma.
4 minutes, and we could only crack open 2 whole capsules?
To put this in perspective, we opened 2 capsules just now. 2. Look at how many
Ta-da.
are still around.
Aged master.
Pricing can get crazy expensive sometimes, too. A streetlight's 70 points, a palm tree's 100, a car's 200.
I'm gonna save this.
charge
I'm gonna
so
put
much
this
for
in
the
the Discord.
It's
No,
not as
no
if we
real
can
reason.
drive the freaking thing.
We're seeing major frustration hurdles for a gameplay loop, all about collecting and spending hard-earned step cheddar.
I feel like I'm losing it, and we've barely stepped into the game world. Can we at least find a change of scenery or something? We've been revolving around this opening area forever.
Sure, we'll just buy this yellow arrow capsule, which I think allows us to open new routes.
Oh goody, the on-rails exploration to different sections is gated
Nothing.
behind walking
Hey.
points. It's all the fun of
What a beautiful
microtransactions
baby.
without grabbing a credit card.
So, buddy, you see what I'm seeing out here?
Well, I see a lot of capsules everywhere, a couple of trees, an NPC or two. Am I missing something, or?
The game's missing something, man! The game! There's hardly anything on this island.
Whoa, yeah. Now that you mention it, it is crazy deserted. Did they demolish the city before we got here?
Maybe we missed an explanation during Nancy's paint-dryingly slow tutorial? Talk of some special location with all the actual fun stuff?
Hold on, let's hit up the options menu again. Maybe we can see our objectives or the map or something.
Yep, we got a map. Let's bring this puppy up.
Who's this? What's this? What's this?
Capsules. Capsules everywhere.
Miles and miles, just a sea of capsules.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I think the game wants us to
Unlock everything on Rhythm Island? Oh, they can't be serious. They can't be serious.
Look at the
Speed,
freaking
of course it's gonna be a
capsule
game
counter
with
at
an
the bottom of the
100%
screen.
completion
Thousands.
requirement.
I'd say they seem pretty dang serious.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice.
Absolute
I was too
twins.
busy watching the frame rate tank while
should
we
have a
were
crossover
scrolling through the
episode.
infinite freaking map markers. Wait, how many of these are just trees, Adam?
Shane, I honestly don't know.
How many of these are just trees, Adam?
I don't know, Shane. Folks, we are gobsmacked. You're probably seeing this and wondering, how did it all come to this? How did a game like Walk It Out trudge out into existence?
Very simply, when Nintendo bundled Wii Sports with the Wii in North America, it became one of the most popular video games ever. Nintendo correctly surmised that the huge new audience of people who bought in
You know,
probably want
one of my
more
favorite
fitness and
sports
sports-like
Wii games,
instead of
like,
Nintendo's
it was like
traditional gamer-focused
Wii
games. No Super
Sports
Smash Bros.
Resort
for
or
Pop-Pop,
something like
so
that.
they released Wii Fit along with a balance board controller that became
There's like a
an
whole
instant hit for
island,
Nintendo. They sold
biking,
millions. They
jogging,
made a lot of money.
kayaking, maybe
So this
paragliding.
Open the floodgates.
Third-party developers started making a slew of athletic games with real-world physical activity in mind. and they may not have all been spit shined to perfection.
Which we're assuming is how we wound up with yours truly.
But what we don't understand is why the game has to be so unfun to play. Solid and proven design elements of Konami's Dance Dance Revolution franchise are completely abandoned in Walk It Out.
We already talked about the one-button interaction, taking away any interesting gameplay potential. And because the game is just walking, there are no changes to the rhythm. It's as monotonous as a metronome.
A song with a higher beats per minute.
I was
BPM
right.
will make the
They
rhythm
could have made
faster,
bank if
but
they just
still,
made it about
it's just
tap
an
dancing.
endless procession of evenly paced steps.
And the only way you could maybe turn that into a good feature is if it allowed the player to get into the groove of the song and not even have to look at the step meter anymore. You know, enter a flow state where you step to the song, leaving the stress of the world behind.
Well, nope. See, it rarely feels like that beat is synced properly. If anything, you have more of a chance to fall off beat if you close your eyes and actually concentrate on stepping in time with the music.
So this is a rhythm game where you will actively do worse if you try to stay on rhythm? Ugh. You know what? I've had it. Get me back to that options menu. If we're playing another minute of this hot mess, we're doing it on our terms.
There. We set the game to make capsules more reasonably priced and tweaked other options so that we're no longer docked points for doing something crazy like taking a break in a family-friendly exercise game.
We're free from the game's crappy default playstyle. With the strictness dialed back on our stops and the game's single action button inputs, we can now take a more laid-back approach to how we move.
We even invented a few original step styles you can try at home, like the hustle and hold down.
The tipsy trudge.
Walk it out, walks it out.
Therapy.
Freestyle.
You know, I'm actually pretty exhausted from all this foot button mashing.
Patrick says, Aiden Stern, you leveled up to level 1.
And then...
Technically, no. It is a walking
Oh
game
no, it
after
wasn't
all.
playing
There
every
might be a
chat.
workaround. The
Sorry.
game is set up to work with
People getting the
just the Wiimote
stats
and
for the
nunchuck.
Wii era
With
makes
the
me feel
nunchuck in your
old.
pocket, as you step, its accelerometer
We
acts
are
like a pedometer,
all
tracking your
very,
steps.
very old.
Well, this system
But
is
you're not dead.
susceptible to the same cheesing that works on
How-
activity trackers or those Pokemon Pikachu virtual pets from the 90s. If you wanted to count your steps, you really just gotta shake it.
Delacanastaco says, sorry I ain't talking, busy getting ready to leave.
Oh man, you got class tonight. Get yourself ready. Focus on getting ready. I don't exist anymore. You're banned from chat. You're banned from the
Choose this
stream.
game to make it as quick
Get
and
outta
painless
here.
as possible.
A song called
What's
Get Your
missing?
Freak On.
By rapper Missy Misdemeanor Elliott.
This song, how can we put this? It is to us what the superstar is to Mr. Mario.
Maybe I need to get rid
To
of
Sir Sonic the Hedgehog.
duplicate chat.
Get Your Freak On has
And maybe
wicked
it'll
fast
get all
beats
the
per minute.
chats.
We love Get Your Freak On.
We need Get Your Freak On.
We create a playlist devoted solely to it. GUFO on perpetual rotation, baby.
Sure, we're still walking, but at least we're now walking slightly faster to get us that extra money we need to buy more trees.
We were lucky we'd unlocked this glimmering light of hope because I don't know if you noticed, but we don't got a lot of songs.
Turns out you start the game with only 20 of
Never mind.
120
These videos are
tracks. You need
somewhat
to walk
longer
and unlock the
form.
rest. At first we thought this wasn't a big deal until
we realized when we
There's
collected
plenty
the
of
green CD
content to keep
capsule that
me
it didn't unlock
hearing
a
about
song.
games I've never heard
unlocked
about before.
quarter of
At least a few
song.
hours.
So that means to unlock the entire library,
We need to collect hundreds of music orbs. And it's not like they're easy to find. I mean, they hide them
Speaking
out
of rhythm
view
games,
floating
I
in
think
the
my
ever-loving
favorite one
sky.
is
We
Rhythm
walked by
Night
this
for
rock
the
face multiple
3DS,
times and didn't see
which
these
I have not
CDs,
completed.
even when the map showed us
Because
exactly
I am
where they were.
bad at
Does Missy
it.
Elliott's 2001
Just
smash
sad
hit
because I
make
really,
Walk It Out
really,
a better
really, really,
playing
really
game?
fucking like it.
Heck no. But it does
That
wonders to
fighting
ease our pain.
in a
We
rhythm
bank
game
walking points at a better rate. And
reminds me of
we
the
can
other
move to different
game.
parts of
It is Rhythm
Island
that I need
ever
to
so
finish,
slightly quicker.
which I
But
forgot the
getting
name
into a
of,
different
but it was
section of the
really
world
like
does not
popular,
always
and then its
guarantee
studio
that we'll
shut
be able to
down
leave it.
Like
despite
here,
its
when we walk on
popularity.
down towards this beach area, we buy the yellow route capsule that gives us access to the sands and have a quick look. Then, when we turn around to march back up to where we came from,
It's point gated. Really? What the heck? We already bought our way in. Now you want us to buy our way out?
Feels like we're being step hustled.
And believe us, gated directions are not the only part of this game that are an odd unlockable.
Here we find a capsule to unlock a suspension bridge that is... Ha! Clearly not a suspension bridge.
Wow, suspension bridge has been built.
It's not even suspended. Educate yourself, Nancy.
But that's nowhere as wild as this next unlockable. Check it out. We managed to pony
Okay,
up enough
the next
dough
targets
to get an
of
enormous
my
airship.
brutality.
Botrix says. YouTube chat check.
The ears. No, the
And there's plenty
wings.
more to gawk at around here, like...
And then
Have we seen this lady before? This
the
one? Just
hair.
waiting around us, ominously and waving.
Huh. Yeah, with the demonic red eyes. You know, she does look familiar.
Did we see her in the opening moments of the game?
Yeah, right. Then when we were buying things around the same area.
And then when we were noticing how the world is totally empty?
And just as we started to get our freak on...
And when we unlocked that mislabeled bridge? And, oh gosh, she's multiplying.
Combing the land, we've actually come across even more types of unlockables, like these special rainbow capsules.
According to the manual, there are 7 of these in total, and they spawn randomly on the island each real-world day. Collect all 7, and the rainbow paints the sky.
And there ain't nothing stopping this beautiful behemoth. Not even the cover of darkness.
A moonbow, I think is what they call these at night.
If a pot of gold's cheekily rumored to be at the end of a rainbow, what do you figure is at the end of a moonbow?
And of course, it doesn't end there, people. There are yet more types of floating pickups that are even more annoying to get, like constellation capsules, which only appear in the evening.
Sometimes you have to open up to 16 of these just to complete a single constellation, plastering these bright twinklers out into the night sky.
And because Walk It Out synchronizes Rhythm Island's time with your Wii's real-world clock, you might never see the extra astronomical circles bobbing about if you play during the morning or afternoon.
Oh, but what do you think the game solution for that is? Huh?
More capsules! That's right. There are also magical clock capsules casually flung across the land. And, same as with music, you need 4 capsules to unlock one. These allow you to select a specific hour with the magical clock.
But what is a magical clock? Well, it's the game's tool to let you disregard real-world time. It allows you to time travel to whatever hours you have freed from capsule prison. A handy way to fetch those annoying constellation pickups that you might otherwise never see.
And look, isn't this worth all the walking and collecting and time defilement?
A sky animal drawing isn't rewarding. We've been putzing around the same dull locations, clicking on circles for
Aiden
hours.
Stern says,
Hours.
I love rhythm
So
games.
disconnected from the entire
Yeah,
experience.
it seemed there
like everything is
more.
empty and pointless.
Do you think
I know we
because
might be
we've had the
delayed,
nunchuck rigged
or
to
I
our
might be
highly
very
sophisticated
delayed.
stepping machine for the last half hour?
Nah, it already felt empty and pointless before that.
Do you smell something burning? I smell burning.
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off! Even if this genius contraption of ours worked, it wouldn't matter. You can only stock up so many points until the game stops counting them.
Sure, the number it stops at looks mighty big, but don't forget how expensive things can be on just the normal game settings.
And let's say you played this for a few hours and didn't feel like spending additional time using up any of your hard-earned walking currency to unlock some orbs?
Well, guess what? There's no way to keep your walking points once you end your game.
Oh no.
There's no bank, there's no wallet. When you save the game, leave
I have it
and
at
come back to
normal
it, all your
latency and
unspent
not
foot funds are
0
gone.
latency.
Oh, it'll save all
I
the
have no
trees
idea
and
what
other floating orb
Tycho
things were
no
unlocked, sure, but when
Patsugen
it comes to actually saving the most valuable
Tunnism
thing you built up during
PDR.
your play, the game
I've
doesn't.
never
do
heard
it.
of the
And
first
spending
2.
this stuff isn't exactly a breeze. Every
I've never heard of
orb
any
you
of them,
open,
actually.
You had to walk to that orb in real time. So if there's no orbs around
One
you,
thing I
you
need
gotta
to
foot
do
stomp your way to go
is
find some.
There is no fast travel
Text
or
to
warp to a
speech,
specific
let's see.
spot on the map. If you need to go somewhere, you must walk it out. Facing a kind of walk-it-out existential crisis, we turn to the quiet countryside of Rhythm Island for a little peace. There, we unlock hay bales and flower fields.
And the more flower
Like something's
fields we
stopping it
unlock,
from-
the more the game drops frames
from
and
the
slows
past.
to a crawl.
Now, the game struggles even more to accurately identify our footsteps. Thanks, Blooms.
Oh, look, there are even a few cows out there doing their cow thing, which is apparently floating.
And can we get a better look at this?
Is it sad that this is one of the most visually engaging things in the game so far? Because I feel like that's pretty sad.
City centers, suburbs, beach boardwalks, no matter how much we unlock and try to add to Rhythm Island, it all feels like digital filler, none of which feels lovingly crafted for the player.
Not one building we can go into. Not one person we can chat with. Not one hot dog vendor we can buy a succulent, salty meat tube from.
Even when we unlock a large set piece, like a pond with boats, it feels empty. Oh, there are people in those boats. They just don't populate till you get real close. Then they phase back out of existence.
I don't know which fate is worse, phasing in and out in a pond or being trapped in an endless game of catch, not able to stop, not able to move, not able to scream. Are we not all trapped in a loop, unable to free ourselves, cursed to trudge forward, never ending?
Okay, I think we have to wrap this up soon. We're losing Shane.
Never ending.
So we did our darndest to finish the fight. We walked every pixel, unlocked every element in Rhythm Island, and after literally thousands and thousands of capsules, we finally got to our last unlockable.
A deciduous tree, ending this how we started. Beautiful.
And how does the game reward all our tireless labor?
Congrats!
Congrats! That's it, Nancy! You couldn't have even bothered to say the whole word.
Congrats!
Do you even comprehend the enormity of the task we've accomplished in your void dollscape, Nancy? This game gives the term walking simulator a bad, or a worse name.
Those types of games have been wrapped in a negative stigma with plenty of gamers for a while now. Can we even call Walk It Out a walking simulator?
While the exact definition of walking simulator as a genre is debatable, the labeling is mostly used as an insult. A way to say that something sucks, because you just be walking and nothing else.
Dear Esther, I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island.
Dear Esther was the poster child for such a game. It's a narrative title, but it became infamous for its core gameplay component, walking.
Yep, just walking. We're not gonna say this style of game is terrible, but well...
I don't know if anything's gonna work.
It's not exactly engaging, is it?
Some games that have been unofficially labeled walking simulators have had interesting characters, like Campo Santo's Firewatch. Others have had fantastically hilarious concepts, visuals, and writing, like Galactic Cafe's The Stanley Parable.
I want you to come in and tell me all about
your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
You can make a walking game fun, but it's mostly down to the craftsmanship wrapped around all that actual walking.
But is Walk It Out coded in happy fun time set pieces or interesting characters?
Yahoo!
No.
No compelling narrative, no engrossing world, any other elements wrapped around the simple act of moving forward that we can actually praise here?
I think we both already know the answer to that.
Right, okay, then we can deem Walk It Out, a game constructed to literally simulate walking, worse than any other metaphorical walking simulator we've ever played.
Heck, even Dear Esther has a decent voiceover. Here all we get is...
Yahoo!
Ugh.
You know, I just remembered something. I think this game has a multiplayer mode.
Really? Well, then I guess we should check it out.
Are we playing at the same time on the same screen, going in the exact same direction, and are bound to one another in such a way that if one of us stops moving for any reason, the other one also stops moving?
Looks like it.
Turn off the multiplayer mode now.
Don't know how the game manages it, but the multiplayer feels just as soul-crushing as its single-player component. Come on, give us something different.
Oh wait, didn't the trainer lady say something about minigames?
Who, Nancy?
Yahoo!
No, Liz.
And don't forget, Walk It Out is filled with mini games on a unique world you create and explore.
Right. Oh, look, here they are, tucked away in the portable player options menu.
Do you think there's any hope that these things are actually worth the effort of selecting them with a Wiimote?
Maybe we'll get lucky. First game is called Whack-a-Slack.
Philokinistako says. Amutu class no.
If these are
I'm with the
slacks,
class.
then the game has properly
You too.
incentivized us to assault them.
Philokinistako says. How goes the art?
game.
Get to work.
Seems to be kind
I'm
of similar to Dance Dance
trying.
Revolution, but instead of directions you need to step on rhythm with, you bop these slack guys on the noggin by stepping on the corresponding arrow on the dance mat.
Doesn't seem like much of a challenge. On the bright side, we probably nailed a high score. Well, wait. Why did we score so
Get the
low?
class. I
We whacked
believe
the
in you.
slacks.
Don't
Hardly any of them
die.
got away.
Let's
And
give that
do
another
well
shot.
at the
Right,
class.
okay.
Essentially. That part's optional.
Yeah, low score again. What are we missing here?
Seems like we're not hitting the slacks perfectly every time.
But the light around them lights up, and that's when I'm supposed to hit them, right?
Seems like not. The light lets you know when they can be hit, but it seems you don't get a perfect hit unless you get them right when their heads poke out to their peak.
So I need to time my hits perfectly by estimating when a bulbous 3D model fully prairie dogs itself through an opening just right?
It's like a bad version of whack-a-mole with extreme timing limits. Whee!
This is stupid. How could Konami make something so unquestionably idiotic? They made Dance Dance Revolution. That game was positively ancient by the time this stumbled onto the scene. Why didn't they just make a proper minigame clone of that?
Right. With DDR, you can easily read the exact moment you're supposed to step in a specific direction.
And they own the rights to Dance Dance Revolution. It's not like they were gonna sue themselves for infringement, but no. Instead, we get a knockoff. What a joke.
Okay, so Whack-a-Slack's a write-off. What's next?
Psycho Low.
What's a Psycholo?
I don't know, Low.
Don't do that. It sickens me.
It's an overly complicated puzzle game where you have to move this cube around by matching the color of the cube to the color on the floor tile. And you collect hearts and knock the slacks off the grid.
It seems impossible to lose, and it goes on forever.
Playing this any longer than a minute will give you a headache so severe, you might actually want to switch back to unlocking mystical orbs with Nancy while she's screaming in your ear, just for respite. Please, please tell me the next game is better.
Ooh, next one seems to be the last. Smash and run.
Oh, holy crap, check it out. We actually have totally free range of movement by using the joystick here.
So on-rails walking was a deliberate choice for the main game. I'm somehow having trouble processing this.
What are we doing here?
Bludgeoning slacks with a toy hammer?
Is that it?
Well, no. By stepping on the dance mat, we fill up a meter, which makes our hammer bigger.
Bigger? To do what?
To take out larger slacks, who turn into multiple smaller slacks. We then also have to hammer.
This isn't entertaining, but the game makes it worse by our hammer swing input utilizing
Motion controls!
Meaning we have to deal with major imprecision when we're trying to land a hit.
Well, this sucks. Please, tell me they didn't stuff multiplayer into any of these so-called mini-games.
Well, one of them got the treatment. Whack-a-Slack seems to be multiplayer.
Okay, fine, sure. It's a Dance Dance Revolution clone. We've both played that game side by side in arcades. You and I will get our own playfields, and at the end, the person who is most accurate will win.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure does. Let's play.
Are we both just the hammers now?
Are we both on the same playfield?
How does this... But why would they... It doesn't make any... What?
So the goal is to clock these dorks in the brains together, and we get a combined score? We're not even competing with one another? You done goofed up your own DDR clone!
What a stupid thing to exist.
It should feel like we both won.
But I feel like we both lost.
Walk It Out is a rhythm and fitness game that leaves us feeling exhausted. And no, it's not because we got in a little cardio.
Right from the starting pistol, the game slows you down with design choices that utterly cramp its core gameplay. Awful rhythm-based inputs, boring and repetitive unlockables, terrible step monetization, and an exploration system that completely constricts your freedom of movement.
And for a game about fitness, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the game's bloated fat problem. Thousands of unlockables, unnecessary and unfun mini-games, and utterly huge assets that bring performance to a snail's pace.
The game trips over its own feet and face plants well behind other fitness titles. Simple as that. Hard to believe that this exercise in exasperation is from Konami, the company that was once an industry
Botrix
leader
says,
in the world of rhythm
YouTube
games.
chat check.
Makes actual walking in real life seem like a roller coaster thrill ride. Time to walk this game off and enjoy the local trees at no extra cost because
it's just bad. Tamron is a 3D platforming collectathon developed by Chameleon Games. It was released to PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 in 2020.
For a lot of you out there, this game's probably not ringing a bell.
And that's because it really flew under the radar. So low that it's likely covered in friction burns.
For those of you that are unaware, Tamron isn't just the name of this here video game either. It's also the name of a real-world creature.
Tamrons are a small tree-dwelling monkey that can be found hopping through forest canopies in South America.
Adorable. And with their natural agility, navigational skills, and staggering hairstyles.
Ooh la la.
It's easy to see why Chameleon Games chose to make a platformer starring this remarkable creature.
And I'm getting pretty jazzed to play it.
Would you say you're clamoring to play some Tamron?
No.
Leap into the game, we've got an opening cutscene. We see a rich, colorful vista, a babbling brook, birds a-singing, the warm breeze wisping through the trees.
This is all about to get totally decimated, huh?
Oh, absolutely, no doubt.
We are introduced to a family of puffballs loitering in front of their cheery home. Well, introduced may be pushing it a bit, because there's no actual dialogue here.
Just a brood of Tamron cuteness, itching to make the Beanie Boo Company lawyer up.
Beanie what now?
Suddenly, we're brought to a more savage landscape. A gray and toxic-looking industrial wasteland. A group of giant bugs are on the march. They strut their way out of their sickly surroundings and
start laser blasting happy little birdies.
Point blank! Cold heckin' insectoids. And, you know, something about these bug designs. Getting kinda weird deja vu vibes.
You too? You know, I was just about to say.
No! Not Tamron House! Yikes! The simians scatter to different caves, only for them to be followed by their terrifying
Aiden Stern
invaders.
says,
Guess they're capturing
hello,
all
I
the
am in the
bugs.
present now.
All of them, that is. But one.
Whoa. How can we be sure?
Fun to scorched earth imprisonment in under a minute.
What's 2 plus
Quite
2?
the gut punch, but you wouldn't know it by looking at this little guy. As chipper as a mulching machine, giving off Kevin McAllister aura.
Oh no, I think he's still in the past.
We're finally able to play as the game's headlining hero, the Tamron. So, what's the lowdown? How does this game play?
Well, let's see here. Looks like we've got pretty straightforward platformer movement. Things you might see in games like Super Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64.
Aiden Stern
and the like.
says,
Tamron can roll
querrieoh.
around, lunge while airborne, and he can even do the classic front
think we're
flip butt
fucked.
stomp
Galakinastaco
Mario
says,
made famous.
alright, I
Wait,
gotta
what's that
disappear.
over there?
Talk to
Some
you
sort of
soon, get sleep,
magical
Rio, no
glowing
late stream.
firefly?
Yeah, I'm
Looks like we
already
need to follow it into
flagging.
this
I mean,
cave
I'm already
system over
feeling a
here.
bit nauseous.
press and hold
And
LT to lock on, then press
like,
A
I'm
to
not tired,
catch. Oh,
not
I
emotionally.
guess
But anyway,
this
have a
thing's
good
collectible.
class.
But we can't
Do
just
well, don't die.
collect it? You know, walk into it and snag it? Why force multiple button presses when we can
It's fine. Next stream, if you bless us with your presence, Aiden, I will make sure to turn on low latency.
Huzzah! We press the two buttons that let us get the thing that was directly in front of us. We're then prompted to deposit our glowy yellow friend in a pillar nearby, which activates
A mystical stone bug portal.
Go on, Fluffy Tamarin, journey through my anus.
Yippee!
Oh, thank goodness, we're back to some sort of sunny
The
forest
Lokinestaco
location.
says,
And look, there's a
if you're
friendly-looking
feeling to
critter
shit,
off to
don't
the
make the
side there.
fasting hurt you more,
What do you think
but
that
sleep
is?
well if I
Some kind
don't
of
see you.
hedgehog?
Good night.
You'll never see me
That was
again.
weird. Us collectively screaming for no reason.
Yes. Anyway, we engage Mr. Hedgehog, and it looks like this little dude's got quite a lot to say.
The Lokinestaco says, I'd be very sad.
Utterly frightened and all
Dun, dun, dun,
spiked up.
dun.
So sad. Your family taken away, with the forest burnt down and your house demolished. It can't get any bleaker, can it?
A realist. I like this guy.
The hedgehog pours us a big old glass of exposition. He describes how all the local woodlands have been terrorized by the same bug army, a horrifying force bent on spreading
We need more
and
bug
factories
armies.
that tarnish the natural world.
The Chinese, the space opera type novels, they know the deal. Most of the time, the enemy is the Zerg,
Acquired the
the insectoid army.
Wait, like an Uzi?
I guess
the
they
real
really-
gun? Oh,
really-
wow. Where do we even start with this?
Well,
what's that
the
word?
icon certainly doesn't
The ones
look
that
like
really
one,
want to
cartoony
break
and
the
blue.
mold
What is an Uzi
have
doing in a
interesting, like,
game that looks
human
like
enemies.
this?
Welcome, one and all, to the fantastic world of Tamarin, a whimsical land filled with adorable monkeys, enchanted fireflies, and a zany depiction of the submachine gun used in genuine military operations. Did I read that right? Is that correct?
Hedgehogs with guns?
Nope, never been done. Oh,
Shout out to
hey,
Hedgehog.
The gameplay
Oh.
feels strangely different here too. Is it just me, or is Tamarin smiling slightly wider now?
I think Timothy's out for blood. Finding our way to the next section, we're given a brief overview of how this new gameplay mode works, including notable pickups and enemy types.
Huh, big blue ants with guns. Curious, sir.
Right? It's like we were trying to get at earlier. It feels like we've seen these enemies before. Dude, what the heck are you jotting down?
I'm building a case. I think I'm onto something, but I'm not ready to divulge my findings yet, so let's just keep going.
Okay, let's see. Looks like the game also wants us to know that we need to save bluebirds. Another type of collectible, I guess. Sure, fine.
Back to proper gameplay. Time to see how shooting feels in a real deal battle.
Heh, funny. The game told us about Tamarin's lock-on capability before, and we used it to shatter a switch and open up this new section. But our weapon doesn't seem to want to lock on to enemies here in the open battlefield.
Jeez, the crosshair's a bit unwieldy for my liking. Kinda feels like our aim is actively fighting against us.
We would say this would make for punishing enemy encounters, but frankly, we're starting to think we're not the only ones with targeting issues here.
Aim of an Imperial Stormtrooper at a urinal in 0G. And if that isn't bad enough, sometimes the enemies seem to forget that they need to fire at you entirely, and then they just kinda stare. Awkward.
Oh, that's it! Enough! We haven't taken out a single foe, and the game's already got a heaping truckload of problems. What the heck, man?
You're right. It's time we did some damage.
Did that ant just make a piggy sound?
Yes, I believe it did.
Okay, over here we got one of those bluebird hostages that we were
I
told
don't know
to
if I
rescue
regret
earlier. Now, if
adding
you're
this
wondering
extra
why an
tuft of
animal with
hair
the
up
innate ability
here.
to fly doesn't just flap away from this
But I don't know,
battlefield,
I think I
you're
do
in good
regret.
company.
So, away you go.
Further in, we've got more ant drones looking for a scuffle. Nothing
Aiden
our
Stern
wacky
says,
blue firearm can't
I'm heading
handle.
out. Have a marvelous day. Great drawing and may your week be great.
Alright, thank you. Have a great week as well.
Around this area, we get to deal with our first new enemy, purple-colored ants. They seem to be snipers, which, we can lock onto.
What? Really? Okay, this gets me so peeved. Our weapon refused to lock onto blue ants literally seconds ago. We didn't switch our weapon. Why lock on now? The sniper isn't even physically moving around. If a player needed help locking onto something, it would probably be the bad guys that are moseying around, right? These mechanics are annoyingly inconsistent and make zero sense.
Anyway, in more positive news, I'm pretty sure all the bad guys train at the same boot camp.
But do purple ants squeal like porkers when they die?
Affirmative. And believe it or not, that's not the only weirdness brewing here. Take a closer look at our freshly deceased pal on the ground.
Did a swarm of bees just floop out of that giant dead bug?
I think they're supposed to be flies, but they're colored yellow and black like those tiny little honey farmers.
Why? How does that add to the game? It just raises more questions. And why are you still writing?
Shh. Like I said, building a case. Let's move on.
Fine. Up ahead, we've got another handful of ant soldiers to take out. Blast them all, and a door unlocks in the distance. Cool. Oh, and check it out. We got another happy little bluebird we can rescue. Honestly, I don't mind helping these little guys. They're pretty adorable and not hard to... But, Mr. Bluebird?
Oh, good gravy.
The enemies can kill the bluebirds? Just shoot them? Just like that? At any moment? How is that fair?
Oh, and check it out. The game has a proper dead bird counter over on the bottom right. You know, to commemorate this wonderful event. Thoughtful?
Deranged is more like it. Can we get out of here?
On to a checkpoint. A convoy of new airborne foes swoops down and settles into a formation in front of us.
Guess we'll try locking on to them. It works, but what? This is bizarre.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting? You and your freaking notes. Interesting is not the term I would use for gameplay like this. This shooting mechanic feels horrendous.
No, I totally get what you mean. Seems we're locked onto the enemy group's general position and can only shoot within this kind of vague square or rectangle here.
Right, and we continue to stay locked on, even when some enemies are not actually in the boundaries of that shape.
If that wasn't bad enough, we're constantly fighting the cursor. It's always trying to reorient itself to the middle of the freaking box.
It's like the game's going out of its way to make worse and worse gameplay with every fluffy monkey step we take into enemy territory.
When we finally wrangle the awful shooting mechanics and drop enough enemy opponents, we unlock another part of the level.
And who's waiting for us? Why, our burrowing black market buddy, the Gun Hog.
Who would have thought? Little Emperor Tamarin, your meekness is no weakness. You just never give up.
Wait, Emperor Tamarin? Is that the species of monkey our character is supposed to be? Can we have a look at one of those in real life?
Ooh, sorry, but our main character here is not rocking that glorious lip foliage.
Aye, no cookie duster here. In fact, the entire coloration is all off. Our character has a coat pattern closer to a freaking red panda than an Emperor Tamarin. But, after seeing their interpretation of an Uzi, can we really be that surprised?
Let's get back to our prickly pal over here. He's ready to up our arsenal. This time, he's asking for a fee. Weird red pickups we've snagged from fallen enemies. Insect tokens.
We oblige. In doing so, we get... a machine gun! Tamarin's ready to put his new firepower to good use. If you've got the ammo, the machine gun releases an endless spray of bullets.
But the machine gun's not just for pressing lead into buggos, because in this area, we come across this. A lock that requires the machine gun's rapid-fire shot to unlatch it.
Up! Time! I'm calling it mission accomplished, finished.
I dig the enthusiasm, but we just unlocked a door. There's still plenty of game to...
No, not the lock. I mean, I'm done taking notes, and I'm ready to present my findings.
And?
I have firmly connected the dots.
Dude, what dots are we talking about here?
Between Tamarin and another game. A sci-fi title that rocketed to the Nintendo 64 more than 25 years ago. I'm talking about a little space odyssey by the name of Jet Force Gemini.
Oh, the third-person shooter developed by Rare. That Jet Force Gemini?
Bingo! It's a title with several notable and very relevant elements that we need to talk about.
Really?
Really. And I think you'll see what I'm getting at pretty quickly. Allow me to introduce to you the main threat in Jet Force Gemini.
Laser-wielding blue ants? Gadzooks! A striking resemblance to the enemies we're fighting in Tamarin. That is, with a far-reduced polygon count, but you're right, it's uncanny and quite the coincidence. Anyway, should we get back to playing Tamarin, or...?
No, we're just scratching the surface here.
Really? Why? What else do Tamarin and Jet Force Gemini have in common?
Well, pay attention to what happens when these remarkably familiar-looking blue ants kick the bucket.
Was that a death knell piggy squeal?
Yup, better believe it, pal. And we're still not finished. Watch this.
The death swarm bees? I mean, they're clearly flies and not bees this time, but they're in Gemini too?
Yup. Ideas ripped from a game released in 1999.
That's so unbelievably strange.
There's more. Other similarities include samey-looking beetle enemies, foes that can be
I
dismembered,
don't really know
bad
what to
guys of
do
green
with
blood,
it
door
here.
locks that require continuous fire.
I know I
to
kind
open,
of want it
weapons that
long
shoot a
on that
rapid-fire
side,
burst
but
and stagger to single shots over time, and rescuable hostages.
Wow, that's
this doesn't
quite a
really
lot of
matter.
Catch my breath. Rescuable hostages that can not only be killed by enemies, but who are also tallied in a freaking death counter graphic of shame.
Do people still hyperventilate into paper bags? I think I might take that up.
Folks, what we are showing you in both of these titles is gameplay that takes place within an hour of starting either game. It's that in-your-face similar. And we found more mechanic-centric similarities too, like how they treat weapon aiming. Sure, the targeting elements look and react similarly in both games, but they also feel comparably slippy and sluggish when you nudge your crosshair around.
And check it out. Looks like that encasing square rectangle aim lock appears in both games too, though you aren't gated to one space over multiple enemies.
I mean,
like
those
you are
kind
in
of
Tamarin.
similarities, you would think that it's some
Gemini,
insider
which
that just
honestly
stole
feels leagues
assets
better.
from
And
one
let's
game
put
and
these
used it in the
controls into
other.
context for everyone. Jet Force Gemini was released when consoles were exploring new gameplay possibilities at the dawn of 3D polygonal worlds. The gaming industry
Botrix
as
says,
a whole had absolutely
YouTube chat
no
check.
standard for how a
It
game
has
like
been
this
an
should play.
hour and I
Right.
stopped the
Rare was pretty much
stream.
improvising when it came to
Okay,
making
it
the
has been
controls in Jet Force
150,
Gemini.
which is
Sure, yeah, they
strange
feel
because the
rough
last
by
time I
today's standards,
looked,
but they had little to
it was
draw on
just
for
that one, like,
inspiration. It was 1999.
less than
We were
one.
kind of breaking ground for controls in
I
a 3D
suppose that
action
I
game.
have
So there is a
attempted
lot
to
going
earn
on
my
in
keep.
Tamarin that feels ripped straight from the veins of the old Rare game. But let's put all the comparisons to the side for now. We've
Let's
still
take
got a
the
healthy
save.
family to find.
And I will once
So
again
we're
aim to
back in
finish
action as our
tomorrow.
favorite red panda,
The first of
Emperor
Spook Month.
Tamarin, and we get to explore a brand new cave system.
Okay.
We blast our way through the tunnels and out into the forests with the help of our trusty new machine gun. Sure, our aim is terrible, but make bullets go everywhere and everything dies. That's just science. By dispatching all the ant thugs in our immediate surroundings, we're able to unlock a door and scoot off into darkness.
4 birds rescued, 4 birds slain. We've reached equilibrium. The next zone is a cave network where we stumble into a familiar visitor. The Brambly Merchant of Death.
Huh. Never noticed his weensy little belly button on his tum-tum before.
Hedgehogs have belly buttons?
Oh, it looks like hedgehogs don't have belly buttons, but...
Oh.
What have they done?
Alright, good night to whoever may see
The
this in
hedgehog
the
explains
future
that we're
and or
heading to some kind
past.
of...
I rest.